The Property Council of Australia has long fought for the implementation and the introduction of building upgrade finance here in South Australia. It really has been a long time coming, and it's pretty exciting now that the program is almost in place. There's a little bit of work left to do, but building upgrade finance means a lot to building owners in South Australia. We have a small private ownership market in Adelaide compared to the larger, more institutional-based ownership market in Sydney and Melbourne. So this will be a great incentive for building owners to start upgrading some of their older, perhaps decrepit stock. And if you have a look at Adelaide's CBD building stock, 32% of that stock is in the C and D grade market, so it's in that lower quality stock. So the building upgrade finance will provide a great incentive for building owners, particularly of that C and D grade stock, to upgrade some of their stock to make sure that that we're offering tenants better environments and workplaces in which to work. Look, the great benefit of building upgrade finance, the model that we've got in place in South Australia, particularly once it's in place, is that there can be a whole variety of different properties that building upgrade finance can be applied to. So commercial buildings, industrial buildings, a whole range of different varieties of buildings. And of course what we've done here in South Australia is focused on what has worked and what hasn't worked in New South Wales and Victoria to make sure that the best model is in place here in South Australia. We've only got one opportunity to get this right, and we think we're in a pretty good position, particularly once the framework has been built around the legislation. We think we're in a pretty good position to make sure that we've learnt the lessons from New South Wales and Victoria to make sure that South Australia can lead the rest of the country when it comes to building upgrade finance. Yeah, look, there really are great opportunities when it comes to heritage, in the same way there are great opportunities with building upgrade finance when it comes to that lower quality stock, particularly that C and D grade stock. So when it comes to heritage buildings, if you are an owner of a heritage building in Adelaide right now, then you really should turn your sights to what building upgrade finance can offer for your building, what it can offer in particular for your tenants, because they can certainly be working in far greater workspaces and work environments, and of course that leads to greater productivity and greater outcomes for both the owner and the tenant.